Good morning, everybody. Josh here, 8-Bit Goonies Crypto here from Southern Australia. Australia Day today. Beautiful day out there today, a little bit cooler. Supposed to warm up to be 40 plus Celsius, though. We're looking at 100, 105 today. I wish the crypto markets were as hot. Unfortunately, they are not at the moment. So, jumping into the crypto market, just looking at the coin market cap, $554 billion this morning. Kind of sideways from yesterday. Just look at a few of the movers. Some reds, some greens, a lot of the usual in here. Nothing jumping up too big in the top. I did jump in and get some stellar lumens yesterday, so that was a good purchase there. I mean, it's not up huge, but it is moving a little bit. Not much, just enough to make a little dent in the portfolio, which is always nice. Steam is jumping up. I've been using Steam. I've been on Steemit, and I've been trying DTube as well. Seems like it's a good platform. It's interesting. I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of the layout, the search engines and such, but it's got potential. I do think it's a decent project, and I'm very excited to see where Steam goes. I do own some Steam. I've owned some Steam for a while now. And they're doing quite well, as you can see there. As we go down the list, Electronium is my what I've been mining lately. My little mining rig, I'm actually getting some decent coin. It's not that hard to mine. It's definitely a doable project. What else is jumping here? Z Classic is moving. Bytum, I'm not familiar with Bytum. That's moving up. Yeah, so about the same. My portfolio is down a little bit this morning. Holding strong with a few, like I said, my Neo, my Cardano. Those are my key holdings. Of course, Ethereum and Bitcoin are my major holdings. So anyway, on to the news today. So first little bit of news we've got is this here. This is from the Daily Beast. Cryptocurrency wants your DNA. So they talk first about how you can still sell bodily fluids, sell your plasma, sell your sex cells. Now you can sell your DNA, or hopefully sell your DNA to the blockchain. So Encryption, they want to be the Amazon of genetic material. The startup will let their users put DNA online, sell it to researchers or companies, be paid in Encryption's own currency. Sounds like the premise of a sci-fi movie. Well, that's kind of what all this sounds like to a lot of people, is the sci-fi movie. Dr. David Kopsell, he authored a book on who owns your DNA, or who owns you. Basically, back in the day, people were putting patents on genomes and certain DNA sequences. Now he's saying you should own that. So, or you should have the right to sell it anyway. So you can upload it to the blockchain here. Of course, you can go get a simple DNA kit. They talked about them right here, obtained through 23andMe. Then you log in, upload it. You choose if you want to sell it to doctors, researchers, pharmaceutical companies, or anyone else who wants it. The cloning labs. So again, we're moving forward. We're going into a sci-fi world for sure. This is very interesting. Would you sell your DNA online? Would you put your genome up there for the highest bidder, per se? It's interesting. What happened? I don't know. The potential for bad things to come of this is out there. But I found the article very interesting. And again, it's just showing the blockchain really can be adopted towards just about anything. All right, next article. Everybody's favorite philanthropist, George Soros, one of the most controversial figures in America today. Just saying his name, people are divided instantly. Now, this article, he wants to implement the blockchain. George Soros getting involved with the blockchain to help ease the refugee crisis. He's saying that blockchain technology can be put to a positive use and actually help migrants to communicate with their families and keep money safe as they travel. So basically, once again, he's encouraging immigration into America, or anywhere in the world, I guess, and saying with the blockchain, these immigrants can secure their money before they travel. When they arrive, they'll have a use for it when they arrive, basically making travel safer. They don't have to carry large sums of cash. Obviously, if they have a bank account in Argentina and they're migrating all the way up along the Mexican death trains, all of that, and they end up in the States, if they had any cash, it's probably long gone by the time they arrive through the gangs, the cartels, everybody else that they've got to get through. However, if it's kept on a blockchain, on a piece of paper, a code somewhere, basically they could email their wallet address and their private key to themselves. When they arrive in America, just find internet access, pull up those private keys, blockchains, download a wallet, and have access to all of their funds. It does make sense. Do we really want to encourage illegal immigration? I don't know. I live in Australia. Illegal immigration is not a problem down here. One boat of 12 people arrive. It's national news. It's a big deal. In America, tens of thousands daily coming across the border. It does make sense. It totally makes sense. And if I was a refugee traveling, it would make complete sense to do this and throw it all into a Litecoin wallet. Have your private key somewhere. When you arrive in America, download your Litecoin wallet, liquidate everything, and all of a sudden you've got all of your cash, never touched, never to be feared. You don't have to travel with it. Interesting. Again, it's an interesting idea, but it's... and then, of course, he goes on to FUD a little bit here. He throws in cryptocurrency is a typical bubble, and it's misunderstood. And it can never be a currency because anything that fluctuates 25% in a day can't be a currency. We've already said it's not going to be a currency. It's a store of value. Bitcoin is not the currency. The currency is going to be something more of the Litecoin or something in that range that once it does stabilize with faster transactions, etc. So anyway, George Soros getting involved. All right, next article, not really an article. It's kind of the scam job of the day. Avoid this at all costs, guys. We're going into monetize coin. So I always do my research on ICOs. I like to find ICOs to invest in. Looking at one last night, came across this, monetize coin. What caught my eye is they guaranteed return on investment. Anybody who guarantees return on investment is a little shady. You know who else guaranteed return on investment was BitConnect. So as we look at this about monetize, the world's most advanced monetization and lead generation system. Basically, their white paper looks like garbage. It's typed in this big, ugly font with not much information on it. They talk about, basically, they're a lending platform. We know how lending platform goes. Not only are they a lending platform, they have a bot that does their analysis and trades for them to make guaranteed money. It can predict changes in the market. It can predict users, predict percentage rates. Total bullshit. All right. Now, if you look down, this whole thing is sketchy. They're talking about their coin supply, maximum supply 12 million. It's going to be an ERC20 token. Look at their token specifications. That is some in-depth shit right there. Then they talk about their ICO, their starting price. They're selling them at 37 cents per token, and each round increasing by 10 cents. How to get started? They tell you, of course, they tell you, register an account, deposit your coin, buy our tokens, and then earn profits. It's the whole underpants gnomes thing. Steal underpants? Something? Profit. Yeah, bullshit. Here's their roadmap. Look at this amazing roadmap. ICO, ICO crowd sell, ICO ends, local exchanges open, and staking happens. That's it. That's their whole roadmap. Not how they're going to achieve any of this, not how they're... I mean, it's total scam. Lending is where we generate the highest investors, allocate our monetized bot. He'll generate a highly daily dividend return. This allows the bot to margin and fund. Anyway, it's a total joke, but they said they're going to do it through staking, and their monthly dividend, they predict 11% and 8%, and I mean, just these ridiculous returns that they're going to give you your money back. they say if you give them $10,000, you'll have 99 days for return on investment, plus a 25% daily bonus, a 0.25% daily bonus. Affiliate, yep, sign your friends up. We want your friends' money. That's how we're going to stay in business till we run away with all your money. They're going to do a token buyback program. But here's what's funny. You go down to this last page. It says, we would love to show you the business behind Monetize Coin and are very proud of our technology that we have achieved. While we believe ICOs are a legitimate and fascinating way for a company to raise money from investors the world over, the legality of the ICO funding model is still untested. The Monetize team feels that cryptocurrency should remain anonymous and free from regulation of anyone. Central government. What? Anyone. Central government. Why put that comma in there? It shouldn't be any one central government. Anyway, no team. Just thank you. Here's this. If you go to the Who Is, they are registered privately. You cannot see who they are, where they are, who registered it. There's not one team member on this, not one. The only contact information is that right there. So anyway, guys, just scam of the day. Keep your eyes out for Monetize Coin and avoid that at all costs. And one more bit of celebrity news. Yesterday we had 50 Cent making the news. Today we've got Katy Perry making the news. So Katy Perry has come on to Twitter and tweeted out her new fingernail look. And we've got Ethereum, we've got Litecoin, we've got Bitcoin Cash, we've got Monero, and we've got Stellar Lumens. So once again, getting a little mainstream. This is good. It might be a little silly. I honestly like the look of those. I really like the Stellar Lumens one and the Monero one. Those look really nice. I think they're funny. However, look, they are overlaid over dollar bills. Ben Franklin behind each one of those. So while it's nice that she's supporting that, she's also saying, yeah, it's what is it backed by the U.S. dollar, or the U.S. dollar still king? I don't know. Anyway, I've just found that interesting that yesterday we had news about 50 Cent. We had the news about the crypto celebrities being traded, and now we've got Katy Perry tweeting out that she's into the crypto market. So I'm all for it. The more mainstream, the more celebrities get involved, the better it is for all of us involved. So I'd say go for it, celebs. Help us out here. The more you can pop people with this, the more people say, oh, what is this? And they start doing research on it. I think that's better for all of us. So thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe. Just trying to get it off the ground. Again, we haven't had much response yet, but a little bit. We're gaining some traction, and that is awesome. So thank you for all your support. Thumbs up if you like it. I really do appreciate that. And I do have another video in the works. I want to give you an update on my my Hashflare, my mining contracts, and how those are going. And I've made some adjustments in there, put a little more money in. I got some response from them, so I'm happy with that, and I want to share that with you guys. So we'll talk to you soon. Thanks a bunch.